Good morning, viewers. My name is Dr. Jessica Muthee of Elimu Guidance and Psychological Services Center. Today I'll be talking about the effects of toxic relationship on our physical and mental health, part 1. I'm sure many of you have seen or heard incidences happening in our community or nation today. We have seen couples killing each other because of conflicts that can be resolved. People committing suicide because they have bottled up their issues. We have seen others shooting taking place because of misunderstandings between our people. We have seen riots, especially in schools, that have taken place because dialogue would not prevail between maybe the learners and the teachers. These and many others may be as a result of toxic relationships. And today I want to start by saying that the impact of toxic relationships on our physical and mental health can be significant and also negative. Numerous research studies show that the following can be the effects of toxic relationships on persons or on people. One is poor sleep patterns. The other one is high risk of heart problems, high blood sugar levels, high blood pressure, obesity, weakened immune systems, organ damages, low self-worth, helplessness, fear, anxiety, insecurity, paranoia, narcissism, etc., and many others. I may want to discuss a bit on one of the effects that I've just named above, and that is poor sleep patterns. People think sleep is not very important, but studies have indicated that stressful relationships or a bad relationship can cause lack of sleep. Lack of sleep makes one's body vulnerable to diseases. Vulnerability here means open to attack by diseases or being prone to diseases. It has also been found out that positive interactions with friends, relatives, spouses, and other key or significant people in one's life improve sleep or bring about more efficient sleep. It has also been discovered by scientists or researchers that the general sense of security in relationships has been linked or could be linked to less sleep disturbances. I may want to ask, what are the side effects related to missing sleep or lack of enough sleep in a person? I can bring out a few pointers or a few effects or side effects that can be related to lack of sleep or enough sleep in an individual. One of them is irritability. And what does irritability means? It means getting upset quickly with what is in the environment or the surroundings. For example, loud music, presence of crowds of people around you can make you irritable, and any other small thing that is actually not supposed to cause irritability. The other one is cognitive impairment. That means inability to think well or to think accurately or even to think fast enough for the situation you could be in. We have memory lapses or loss of lapses or loss, and that means inability to remember where you kept some important things like keys, toothbrush, pens, etc. We have impaired moral judgment, that is poor judgment of things. Can be even poor judgment of a distance, or when you are driving, you need focus. Poor judgment of things, many things anyway. We can have decreased creativity. God is kind. When He created many of us, He gave us some level of creativity, and it should work well. So when we have decreased creativity because of poor or because of lack of enough sleep, we should think of sleeping well. Then we have increased stress. In my other video, I talked about stress being caused by many factors, and today I would want to bring it that stress can also be caused by lack of adequate sleep, among the many factors. We have symptoms similar to ADHD, that is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. This is a condition where persons suffering from it cannot pay attention to issues. They have low concentration span, and sometimes they can also be impulsive. When one does not sleep enough or does not have adequate sleep, they are likely to show or suffer signs similar to those of ADHD. Impaired immune system, that means the body cannot resist simple attacks. Our bodies are made in such a way that when they are strong, they can resist some attacks. So when we have impaired immune system because of lack of enough sleep or appropriate sleep, then we must think of how we can take rest. We have risks of diabetes type 2 can also be brought by lack of enough sleep. Increased heart rate variability is also another factor that can be brought about by lack of enough sleep. Risk of heart diseases and stroke can also be brought by lack of enough sleep. Decreased reaction rate can also be or decreased reaction time can also be caused by lack of enough sleep. Decreased accuracy can also be caused by lack of enough sleep. We have also times when the body aches, that is body aches, muscles start aching without any medical reason, and that can also be due to lack of enough sleep. Growth suppression, for those still growing up, like the young people, there is need to sleep enough. We have risk of obesity, that is increase in body mass. That can also come as a result of lack of enough sleep. We have decreased temperatures. That can also be brought about by lack of enough sleep. Viewers, it is important to note that each one of us is supposed to sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours. My viewers, in case you are experiencing lack of sleep due to bad relationships, try to seek help from skilled therapists or skilled counselors near you without delay. It is important to note that your mental health is your heritage, and it should be a priority to you. Thank you very much. Let's meet for the next video and discuss more on effects of toxic relationship on our mental health and our physical health.